This workout is for you if you are in third trimester and you want to anatomically prepare your body for an easier vaginal birth. All you need is your mat today. We're going to get started on our knees with feet together. Knees are shoulder width distance apart with shoulder crosses. Bring shoulders all the way up to ears. Flatten out your palms, them down as far as your palms can reach. Now reach your shoulders forward and behind you. 4 points to this cross. Retract shoulder blades together. And shoulders up to ears, palms flat, reach palms down to the floor, shoulders drop, shoulders reach forward, curvature in the thoracic spine, and retract shoulders back. Your necklace is coming along nice, Laurel. Good idea. Up. A little bit faster this time. Down. Forward. And back. That was 3. We're doing 5. Up. All the way down. Forward. Rear. One more time. To your ears. Reach palms towards floor. Forward. Rear. Next, we're going to swan dive our arms forward, almost as if you look like a heron. Inhale and exhale. Into Pocahontas. Reach your knuckles together. Swan dive forward, tuck your chin. And open it up. A U curve with your spine. That's 2.
Mommy, what's the red ball?
Heron forward.
Mommy, what's the red ball? Frank,
And exhale.
Mommy, what's
I don't know where that is, Laurel. You will have to look for that one. And forward into 4. Chin is tucking to clavicle. Open all the way up like an eagle. Gaze up at your ceiling. Last repetition, make it count. Tuck your head. How far away can you hide your chin? And all the way open. You're a good designer, Laurel. Next, we are doing pelvic tilts. I want your legs nice and wide, but feet are still going to be together. We're going to reach glutes all the way back. Inhale here and exhale. As we come up, we're going to draw pelvic floor in and up away from the floor. Tucking your pelvis under, almost as if you're scooping a bowl under. And relax, that's 1. Reach glutes back. Tuck under. This move here is excellent for spinning your baby out of a breech position to get your baby into the ideal head down, back against your belly position for vaginal delivery. Inhale and exhale up. Tilt. Pull pelvic floor away from your mat. Reach glutes back. Arch here on purpose and tuck. Thrusting hips forward, tucking tailbone under, flattening out your bottom. Reach back. And forward 1 more. Now this exercise is one of those where you're like, yeah, I want to do this workout in the privacy of my own home. These are our kneeling rear hip circles. We're going to take our glutes and create a circle, a smile behind us. We're going to reach all the way to the left, rear, right, back to center. That's 1. Same direction here. 2. 3. 4,
Mommy, what's that?
and 5. We're going to do the same thing, just reversing the direction of our hip circle. We're going to look at this from the front.
What blue one of these?
Laurel, you're going to have to look for the colors. I don't know where the colors are. You're the one who can see them best. That's 2. This is 3. We've been making these pipe cleaner beads with popsicle sticks, and you put the popsicle stick in the center with glitter or stones, or we paint it, and we've been making butterflies lately with those. So it's really easy to wrap the pipe cleaners around and then super glue them to the back to make little butterfly wings. Last one. All right. Meet me on one half of your mat, and we're going to sit back onto our bottoms into 90-90s. So feet are going to be wide. Fingers are wide like Spider-Man, splaying away from the body. Drop your shin so that it becomes parallel in front of the mat, and your opposite shin goes pretty much parallel with the side of your mat. And up. Same thing, other side.
But that's on me. That's on me.
I can check your size later, okay? Why don't you keep filling it in, and then we'll check your size. Back up to center. It's not quite big enough, Laurel. You need some more beads. Then you'll need to do a whole other pipe cleaner to go around your neck. Back up to center.
But it has to be more space.
And down.
Has space.
Laurel, you have to do a whole other pipe cleaner if you want to create a necklace, and then I'll be glad to help you when I'm done with the workout. Sound good? Center. And drop it down. Next, we are going to go from the difference from range of motion to mobility. So we're actually going to use our arm and lift this leg up on its own, and then use your arm for the extra couple of centimeters to push away.
Mommy,
That's 1. I'm proud of you. And down. And up. That's 2. I knew you were capable.
Mommy, now this is, I like
That's for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. That was so thoughtful of you. Laurel, thank you. I appreciate you. And drop it down. We're going for 5 here, ladies. 4. I appreciate you, Laurel. And last one. Using the outer portion of your arm to push this leg away. How far can you get your inner groin, inner thigh to open up? And relax. Now this leg that is on the outer portion of your mat, bring it up into a pointy triangle. Extend your long leg out to the side for a hamstring stretch. Same arm as the long leg. We're going to collapse your forearm down and reach up and over, extending your obliques, your side body, stretching out your hamstrings. See if your fingertips can touch your foot. And back up. That's 1. 2. 3. Do a self-check. Ensure that your heel is close to the groin. 4. Don't allow this knee to do knee valgus and collapse in. You want to keep it out, pushing away from your side wall. Reach all the way to the toes. Last one here. And all the way up. This foot that is on the outside of the mat is going to remain on the outside of the mat. However, I want your shin so that the rear of your foot is facing behind you. We're going to use our hands to support our bodies and come up. And coming into what I like to call a single leg frog. So propping forearms down, or if you feel more comfortable, you can stay up on your hands. And we're going to bring our pelvis forward. And then more important than forward, we're gonna go all the way back as far as we can. That's 1 repetition. Forward, a little bit of release, and all the way back. Opening up your hips and your groins so that you can be more relaxed during labor. That's the intent, not to be tight during labor. Forward. And reach glutes back. See if you can get glutes to touch the rear of your mat. Forward. And back again. And one more here.
I guess it's like boys' color.
Reach back, back, back. And now allow your bottom to sit down. Next, we're going to go out to the side, keeping the same leg that is straight. We're going to lean off to our side. Laura, can you not touch the speaker? Thank you. Can you come back over here with mommy? Lean down to the side. The leg that is on the mat is going to remain bent, and this upper leg is going to come up so that you're reaching your knee towards the crevice of your armpit. Thank you for listening, Laurel. Grabbing your toes with your hands, or if you feel like this is going to be too much for you, you can always grab the back of your leg as well. And we're going to extend up. This is one. Maybe your hand is right here. Knee to armpit.
Mom,
And that's two.
Mom, do you like red?
I like red, yeah. Really the only color I don't like is brown.
Well, I put some red on.
And three. Four. How high can you get that leg to reach? Extend the hamstring. Next, I want your back to come down to mat. Bend this leg gently and reach it forward so we can stretch the lower part of your stomach.
Mommy, do you like yellow?
Mommy likes all colors except for brown. Sound good?
Good.
Now, I like to take this hand and actually push in and up on my lower back while grabbing the leg to get just a little bit of a crack. Again, this palm is pushing in and up just slightly. It's not painful. It's really just to get release here. Notice that we are side leaning. We're not supine in the back flat position. This is important. Now roll to your side. Using your arms, sit yourself up. This is called the log roll. We're doing the same thing on the other side. So meet me on this half of your mat. We're going back into our 90-90s. Your shin is going to drop towards the front of your mat, and your other shin is going to parallel the rear of your mat. Oh, it's okay, go get it. No worries. Up to center, and switch. Hey, Cooper. We have our three-legged dog, Cooper, here right in front of me. You might be able to see his legs on the screen, but he's just getting some sun. He was a stray, and he's been the best dog that we have ever had. He's probably going on 13 right now. But when we had him, originally he had 4 legs. He did get hit by a car about 6 years ago at nighttime, and the best thing for Coop was to amputate so that he wouldn't live in pain for the rest of his life. Now we're going to pause right here. This leg is going to do an external hip rotation. So imagine a string right here. We're going to draw the knee up, and then with the outer portion of your forearm, push away. That's 1. We're doing 5. 2. 3. 4. Here we go. Open it up. And this is the longer hold one. and 5. Same leg that is on the outer portion of your mat. Bring this up into pointy triangle. Opposite leg is going to reach out into a hamstring stretch. Same arm as the leg that is long is going to reach under, and you're going to rainbow over. A full side body stretch. Remember, ensure that this heel is nice and close to your pelvic floor. And that's one. Now, there are some signs. I'd say there's about 8 good signs that your baby has dropped. This can also be called lightning. This means that the baby's head is engaged in your pelvis. And it typically happens anywhere from 4 weeks prior to delivery all the way up until during delivery if your hips are really tight. This type of workout is going to help open up your hips and ensure that your baby's head can get into a good position to maximize the chances of a smoother vaginal delivery. Nothing we do can guarantee a smooth vaginal delivery. This is my 5th baby. My 4th labor was very hard, so don't let anyone tell you that you can have a completely pain-free childbirth, that it'll just be the easiest experience ever, because that is a lie. You will be challenged. Is an experience that God has given women to have pain in labor, and it draws us closer to Him. However, there are things that we can be proactive about and prepare for, just like we're doing right now. Reach all the way over. Back up to center. Now we're going into our single leg frogger. This leg is going to come down, using your hands to support you, coming up onto your knee and your foot. We're gonna prop down to forearms and walk forearms forward. So the first sign is that you are going to notice that you can actually breathe easier. This is because your baby will be farther away from your lungs and drop down further into your pelvis. Coming on back, we're doing 5 repetitions here as I talk. And come on forward. Another sign is that the appearance of your stomach will actually look different. You will go from having an upright egg-shaped type tummy, kind of like this, to your belly really sticking out when your baby has dropped. You'll also feel greater pelvic pressure. It will feel like there's a bowling ball at the bottom of your pelvis. This will lead to another symptom, which is low back pain. Come all the way back. You'll have increased frequency to need to urinate because there'll be so much pressure against your bladder and your bladder neck. Come on forward. And sometimes women experience hemorrhoids or just swelling in the vulva, the labia, sometimes varicose veins because of increased blood pressure in your nether regions. And another symptom, which I think is quite debatable because I haven't experienced this myself, is increased appetite once your baby has dropped. I think I just have increased appetite in general, especially in 1st trimester and 3rd trimester. I don't notice like any special increase when my baby has dropped. So I would personally argue against that, but I do want to share it since hi. Oh, I love you so much. This is really getting me a good frog stretch. All right, we're gonna put bottoms down. Laurel, next I'm gonna lay to the side. Do you wanna do it on your mat and we can mirror each other like we're mirrors? Okay, mommy's gonna lie down on my side now. And this same leg that is extended is the one that's going up in the air. Knee bent. Draw your knee all the way up to your elbow. Grab your toes, support your head if you would like, and extend. We're doing 5 reps. I was wondering if you could put a croissant in a paper bag for snack later. Sounds good. That's 1. 2, maybe you're right here. You're still getting the same intent out of this exercise. Remember, you are side lying, not supine on your back. 3. 4. And 1 more How high can you get your heel? Reach your heel towards the ceiling, pointing toes down towards your head. And now let's get release for your lower back. Arms are going to come out to the side. Allow just a gentle, natural bend in your knee. Collapse this leg towards your front knee that's already down. No, one croissant.
One croissant.
Mommy already told you what to get.
I don't want.
No, Laura, you need to be obedient and put that back. That's not what Mommy said to get.
Croissant.
Well, I didn't give you permission to get turtles.
Yes, can I have?
We're going to use this hand and press it down.
Mom, can I have?
Mommy's answer is no. I'm glad that you used your manners, but not today.
I always have croissant. Mom, I always have croissant.
Well, Laura, they could go bad soon. That's why we need to use them up. We don't want to waste our food. We want to be good stewards of what we have. That's why. Another day, I'll let you have turtles. But not today. That's Mommy's answer. Next, we're going to log roll up to the center. And this last exercise, these last two are so important. We're going to roll down so that your head is not off your mat anymore. Hands are going to come to the outside of your feet. Grab your feet. Now, just what we've practiced, we want legs coming out to create a V here. We're going to extend legs out and up. Heels at the ceiling, toes dripping down. And relax here. If you don't already have a thicker 1-inch or 2-inch mat, I strongly suggest that you invest in one. We will also use it during my 12-week post-pregnancy plan. It just saves your lower spine so that you don't ever have spine issues and that your mat isn't your limiting factor for why you can do something or not. Now, to add a little bit more pressure, you can take your hands, put them on your calves, and think about your toes as dripping icicles reaching towards the floor. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend knees, feet come together. Roll to the side. Now, feet are out nice and wide. You're going to use your hands to support your body, to push your body weight from the back to the forward. Maybe you feel like this is as low as I can get, Ash. Here's what I want you to do. Point your toes out, widen your feet a little bit, and drop down deeper until you feel like you are in a position for your Q angle, your femur length, your shin length to get as close as you can, your pelvic floor to the floor, minimizing this space here. Now drop one knee down. You're on your toes, gently pushing it towards the mat. Same thing, other side. 3 repetitions each side, and we're going to stand up and you're going to be on with your day. This is a fantastic routine to do twice a week in 3rd trimester if you are feeling especially tight in your pelvic floor, if you are going for a VBAC, or you just really want to ensure that your pelvic floor is ready to maximize chances of a vaginal delivery. This is for you. And one more on each side. Please don't be defeated. If any exercise stretch here felt impossible for you, that doesn't mean that it's impossible forever. You working on your weaknesses is only going to improve your body's flexibility, range of motion, and mobility. And this isn't you versus Ashley. This is just you preparing your body for labor, which is going to help you have a healthier postpartum recovery. I want your hands up to your ears. Chest is high. We're going to stand up strong together. Push the floor away instead of thinking about standing up. I hope that you take advantage of my free prenatal program. You have literally nothing to lose. Over 80,000 women have done it successfully. Get it at GlowBodyPT.com. It is a free blessing for you, for your baby, no strings attached, and I hope that you love it. Click and go, follow along videos. You'll have clarity of mind, and it's going to help you actually prepare for labor. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Bye, ladies.